What's up, you guys? Happy workout number 3 of our Begin with Goals and Grace beginner bodyweight program. I'm so excited for this workout. It is a bonus to this week. So if you are knocking this workout out, surprise, it's not an actual workout. It is a stretch series that I'm going to lead you through. When getting started with exercise, it's important to slow down and listen to your body. Even when you want to speed up, even when you want to be knocking out these reps and doing all these workouts, it is so key and vital and important to make sure that you are stretching and lengthening those muscles back to where the way and the places that they are supposed to be today. So join me in slowing down just a little bit today. We will kick back off next week or with workout number 4 whenever you decide to get that started with another upper body day. But today is focused on breathing. It is focused on slowing down. It is a full body flow. So we have a handful of exercises that we're doing standing up, and then we will move to the mat and I will guide you through that as well. All right, so standing up with me. All right, 10 seconds to find yourself in a just neutral standing position. We are going to kick things off. Let me let that time go. We are going to kick things off with a big inhale up. Inhale. Fill that belly with your breath. Arms come up. Exhale. Arms down to the side. We're going to do 30 seconds of this. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. Arms flow down to the side, just like that. Really stretch through those arms. Feet are flat on the floor. Let's keep going 25 more seconds here. This feels good. In 10 seconds, your hands are going to come down by your side. Last one right here. Inhale up and exhale down. Hands are down by those sides. You are going to roll those shoulders up and back. So imagine that you're going to touch your shoulders to your ears and then roll them back down and away from your ears. Breathing all the while. And while you're thinking about your breathing, think about filling your belly up with that breath. So really extending through that belly. Exhale, come down. And we're going to switch. So up and down the front. A little bit more challenging for me to coordinate here. Hang with me here, 2 more. Great job. All right, stretch it out a little if you need. Widen that stance. You're going to alternate swimming those arms forward, so reaching up really big and just alternating swimming like this. I feel my back popping all through my upper back. Whew, great job. Stretch out all the things that we worked so hard this week in those first 2 workouts that we've gotten to today, that we've gotten to. Great job. Keep swimming. And try and think about now keeping that pelvis still, keeping those hips nice and still as you swim those shoulders forward. So it's really tempting to open up those hips like this. Keep them nice and still facing me. And we're gonna send it back after this last left arm forward and rest. Roll those shoulders out if you need. Twist it out, whatever feels good for you today. Here we go with backward strokes. And again, super simple. We'll kind of let it flow for these first 30 seconds, and then we're gonna tighten things up in our hips and stay nice and still and work those shoulders isolated. Keep breathing. It's really easy to forget to breathe in these. All right, and then isolate those hips facing me. Shoulders are going back. A little more challenging. Squeeze that core in to keep it nice and tight and still. Who knew you were getting a core workout today on our stretch and relaxation day? Give me 3 more good swims back. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. All right. So here's what we're going to do next. We're going to focus on just our neck and head mobility a little bit. Really nice and slow in this exercise. I want you to think about touching or looking down towards your chest here, and then look up at me, and then nice and slowly flex that neck up. So it's down to me, and then all the way down, up. We carry so much tension in our neck, in our shoulders, and it is so important to really just breathe and let it go, especially when we're working out so hard, challenging ourselves so much. Roll those shoulders back and down. Last one. And down. Great job. All right, I'm gonna do a couple of twists there. Really just stretch things out. I'm gonna have you walk to one side of your mat. We have 2 exercises left in our standing position here. So we're gonna be here on the end of our mat, and we're gonna do what's called an inchworm out. So you've seen these done in Goals of Grace workouts if you are not new here, but these are some of my favorite full body exercises just because, again, it works everything. But we're gonna do 1 whole minute of inchworm walkouts. Now, it's not timed in the sense that we're going really quickly, but what I want you to think about doing is hinging at those hips, draw that belly button in towards the back of your spine, and walk it out. And my hamstrings are so tight. You're gonna walk it out and just hold it and then walk it back in. Nothing crazy. Again, we're just thinking about stretching here. You can do it feels good. If it feels good to reach up and twist, you can do that. Fold forward, come down, back up. You've got about 30 seconds left here. Maybe aim to get 1 or 2 more in, whatever feels good for you today. I know it's tough to hold a plank. Get our heart rates up just a little bit, get a little bit of a sweat going. Not too much. Last one for me here. And that was kind of more of a fall than a hinge, so my hamstrings are a little tight today. Great job. All right. From there, you can either find or match me in a kneeling plank, or you can be up in a high plank. And we're gonna go out from a plank hold to a downward dog. So I'm gonna show you how to do these. Again, one of my favorite exercises when we're incorporating full body or shoulders into our Goals and Grace workouts. I just feel like it's such a great press. But so you can be here in this high knee hold, and then when you exhale, find yourself pushing back into down dog. So that means that your hands are in line with your shoulders, just like so. You can pump those legs, come back to either a plank or drop down to a kneeling plank. Breathe, inhale, exhale, push yourself back into that down dog. Oh, goodness gracious. Give me 2 more. Curl those toes under, press up, push back. Last one. And rest. All right, we're gonna find ourselves on our mat, so give yourself a little bit of a time to get here. You can come back into like sort of a child's pose here and just open those hips up just a minute. We can hold it here for a minute. This feels good. I know it does. And just breathe. As you breathe, think about inhaling, filling that belly with air. Exhale, let it all out. Great job. All right, you're gonna find me and you're gonna meet me in a butterfly position here on our mat. All right, so we're gonna come into a butterfly hold. If you can, do the best you can to get yourself here. And we're just gonna hold this. We're just like this. We're gonna open up those hips. You can rock into it a little bit, sit back, make sure you're sitting up. And we're just gonna hold. Again, really think about that breathing. As you inhale, you're filling that belly up, you're pushing it out. Exhale, let it all out. Keep that posture up nice and good, or nice and tall. I know it's really easy to slump over in this position, especially being on our phones, our computers all day long. Really think about rolling those shoulders back and down. Head is up, chin is up high. Your core is nice and tall. And you're just breathing. From here, we are going to go into alternating turns. So we're going to drop our right arm back behind our right knee. Left arm comes to that right knee, and you're twisting your head over that left shoulder. And you're just looking and hold it for a minute. Not a whole minute, but like hold it. And then release. Walk that left hand and right hand back to center. Left hand comes back behind the left leg. Right hand comes to the right knee. And your gaze goes over that right knee, right shoulder. And hold. We're gonna do 2 more of these on each side. So when you're ready, walk yourself back to the center with those hands. Right arm comes back behind the right knee, left arm to the right knee, and you look over that left shoulder. Same thing, twist and switch. Back to center. Last one on each side. To center. And look to the right. Whew. I can feel some tension. From here, we're going to put our right leg out and reach. My hamstrings are feeling it all up the back of my leg. They have been hurting this week. And it feels good to stretch. So we're just gonna hold for a little while. If you can, it doesn't have to be reaching to your foot, just as far as you can, or that feels good. Great. And then from here, we're going to release that stretch. We're going to keep this left knee folded. We're going to kick back your right knee like so, and you just hold. So it's kind of like a pretzel-y type of a shape, but you'll feel this through your hamstring, your glute. You'll feel this in this quad, in your hips. It's a really good like lower body opener. And you're just gonna try and hold this position for just a little longer. I feel it in my glute on this right side, in my hip. Again, sitting up nice and tall, shoulders are back, breathing. From here, we're gonna try and knock down. If you can, try and walk it out onto those forearms. Feel this stretch now through that lower back. You can fold your head if you're super flexible, fold your head all the way forward. You can bring your arms all the way out. You could just be here. Whatever feels good for you today, whatever you are comfortable with and you are capable of at the moment is totally fine to do today. And breathe. From here, we're going to unpretzel. So come all the way up, bring that right leg straight forward, left leg straight forward, and we're just gonna reach and stretch here as best you can, if you can. At the moment, I can't all the way reach my toes. I can like tap them, but mostly like grabbing my shins at the moment. So if you don't feel like you are super flexible, that is okay. We will get there together over the course of this program, of course. All these exercises we're doing and some stretching in here too. But try and reach just a little bit. And then we're gonna move into the left side, stretching our left side here. So left side comes out, right side comes in, back to our butterfly position, and you try and reach to this left side. So you can really like hinge over if you want, or you're just trying to reach here and hold. From there, we're going to kick that left leg back. So pretzel on this side, right leg is in our butterfly, left leg is just right behind us. We're just gonna sit here and hold. Now you can lean that your torso forward just a little bit, and you'll feel this through your hip here. But sit up nice and tall and just breathe through this just a little while longer, and then you know what's next. We're going down to our forearms. So same thing that we did on the right side, we're gonna balance out on this left side. Now walk it down, walk it down, walk it down. Oh, this feels so good in my back and my hips. So good. Just a few seconds longer. Hold it, feel that stretch, let it pull. And walk it back up, unpretzel that left leg. And we're going to come back to being out wide. Well, we haven't done this one yet, but out wide with those legs, and you just reach forward. Feel that pull through those hamstrings, through your lower back, through those inner thighs. Again, if you're more flexible than me, you can totally fold it all the way forward. You can reach as far as you can here, whatever feels good for you. I am literally so inflexible, it's crazy. Unflexible, inflexible. And come back up. And then from there, we're going to bring our left leg straight down. Right leg is coming over the top of it here. Right arm drops back behind, and you bring your left elbow to your right knee. I know that's a lot of words, but you're here and you twist. If you want more of a stretch, you can add that neck looking over that left shoulder, or you could just be here. And hold. We are almost out of these stretches. We've got 2 more exercises here today. We're gonna balance it out on the other side of this exercise. So we're gonna come back down to center. Left foot comes up over the right leg extended. Drop that left arm back. Right elbow hits the left knee, and you're here in that twist. Stretch through that lower back, those hips, and breathe. Final exercise is here. We're going to reach towards our feet again, just straightened out here. You can flex those toes so they're pointed straight up at the ceiling, and you're just gonna hold that as long, not as long as you can, but for a couple more seconds. We'll give it 10 more seconds here. And then from there, we're just gonna go into some small ankle rotations. Really let go of everything that we might have held on to in that workout. So point those toes. I don't even know if you can see my toes at the moment, but point those toes maybe even walk it out just a little bit, but you're gonna kind of lift that foot up off the ground and just rotate that ankle. I'm rotating out to the right and back towards center. We are on our feet so much all day long. I know I am, chasing around all these kids. It is so important to let go of all the stress, the tension that you hold throughout. So now I'm twisting to the right with this right foot. And drop that foot down and switch. So pick that left foot up just enough so that you can twist it around. Rotate it one direction. My ankle is just popping. It is loving this. And switch, rotate the other direction. And then sit up, back to butterfly. Sit up nice and tall. We're gonna do the same thing with our wrists. So just here, rotate your wrist one way. Again, super easy to carry a whole bunch of tension in your hands and your shoulders and your feet. So you can rotate them one direction, you can do it at the same time. Switch, rotate the other direction. It feels like I'm like casting a spell or doing something weird. But that concludes our stretch for today. Great job knocking out workout number 3 of this Begin with Goals and Grace beginner bodyweight program. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you for showing up. I know how hard it is to make this time for yourself, especially when it doesn't feel like a workout, but I promise you this time, these moves, this effort that you're putting in, it does not go unnoticed, and it is pushing you towards where you want to be with your goals. Keep showing up, head on into workout number 4. You're going to love it. It's going to challenge you in new ways for that upper body. Let's bring the heat. Until then.